election, and other people obviously see things in other candidates. I mean, they agree that to them, those people, I mean, I've talked to people as passionate as you about their own candidates.
Before here, I said to you, Charles, that I love honesty, I love truth. You know, when you talk about integrity, is a universal.
All right, thank you very much, my people. I would like to stop it right there. I said it before that Peter Obi, the only person that Peter Obi is competing with at this particular time is Inec. No other candidate is competing with Peter Obi. If they leave this election to be free and fair, the only person or the only body that Peter Obi is competing with right now is Inec. I would like to on this. Israel, yeah, now go ahead, talk to us.
Yeah, the thing is, let me just put a kind of a speech there. Do you still remember far back at about the first week of January, when we came here? I told you that we are going to attract, from the way we are going to change the status quo, is to attract Nigerians that are professionals, doctors. I named all of them. Take your mind back. What are you seeing today? What are you seeing now? Follow those who have ears, let them hear. And that's why I say, I tell you now. Those who have ears. I told you here that Nigerians are going to come out, all walks of life, and here you see the results. The result is showing you now. Am I lying now? Go back and play the videos. Go back and play the video. Go back and play the video. You are going to hear me tell you this. I told you here that all of them are going to come. They will bring their resources which they have back there and join in to fight for a better Nigeria where everybody will be equal. Is it not what this person is telling you now? Do they know us? Do they know me? It is something that Nigerians will wake up to see. This is a reality. Nigerians are begging, my brothers and sisters. We cannot go back again. We must go to the promised land. Please, Pharaoh, let our people go. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. Mr. Alex, please. I want you to talk on this. Thank you. Because as you can see now, the obedience movement is already attracting professionalism, or attracting especially those that live in the diaspora. Everybody coming back home to show interest on this. What is your take on this before I move on?
Please, before Mr. Alex, go ahead. We want to quickly acknowledge Alexander Gomez for his super chat.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes, we want to thank you, Alexander Gomez, for this super chat. We really appreciate. And after Alexander Gomez, we also had another super chat from Bella Naomi. Yes, Bella Naomi, we already know, so now be the community of super chat, and our whole super chat strong. Thank you very much for this, your super chat today. God bless you. Thank you very much. Alex, you can go on.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Najawash. I remember months back that people used to belittle the power of the people. Yes. They forgot that the power of the people is more than the people in power. We are saying that Nigerians all over the world, the Bible said, I will gather my children from all over the world. That's speaking about Israel, taking them to the promised land. And it happened in 1945 when Israel was born as a nation. We are going to experience a rebirth of a new Nigeria. No power can stop it. I'm amazed. If I tell you I'm not flabbergasted, or I'm not overgasted or flabberwhelmed at the way things are happening, the way extempore and impromptu, or the fortuitous nature, or the adventitious nature things are happening, I'll be lying to myself. Nigeria, you are among those that started this political Olympic torchlights. You gave it to you were the one, all and sundry. You were with your way of coming out on a daily basis, consistency. You spoke about land grabbing, you spoke about bad governance, you spoke about a lot of things. And now you grab the Nigerian, the common man's problem, which is bad governance, asking for a new Nigeria. And everybody has come to copy from your channel one way or the other. People now do debates, people now come on live program like 2-3 times like you. People come once a day, people come twice a week because of you. So we will not mention Nigerian political history without mentioning one Mr. Naija Watch. And I'm happy that Nigerians all over the world, professionals, doctors, lawyers, nurses, architects, everybody, one way or the other, we are all affected by this bad governance. So Tinubu and Atiku they have nowhere to run to. The game is over for wicked politicians. A new Nigeria is coming. A Nigeria where diasporans are going to come home and invest in peace and watch their investment grow like every other citizen around the world. A Nigeria where security will be prioritized. A Nigeria where government will cushion the effects of inflation worldwide. A Nigeria where transparency with a new constitution, where Nigerians will be truly Nigerians, where no Nigeria will be more Nigeria than any Nigerian. So, Mr. Naija Watch, just like you are doing, I'm so happy that we are edging close to the promised land. Look at what Kenneth said just now, that Obi has won already. It's just the electoral body we are going to mount pressure on. I know Tinubu and his games. They are already mounting pressure. They are already offering houses, offering monies to these Inec people. We have information to all these things, but Inec people are scared for their lives. They are scared for their families. They are scared for their external families and so on and so extended family rather. So there is no way the rigging machine of APC and PDP is dead. They can't rig this one. It's not every head you can kill. Benin will say, Obi's head is too strong. He has been able to attract, a political or what I call it followership or sympathy with a view. He's not even desperate for power. He's telling you, I want to help you build a new country. He said, I'm not desperate. If we miss out on Obi, we are gone. And we will never miss out on him. This is a man that God has sent, a sheep among wolves. You know, on the cross, three men were on that cross. One was Jesus. I cannot say Obi is Jesus. It's just a parable. Now we have three strong men now who are really in the pivotal role to become Nigeria's next president. Imagine him from the way he has been moving around. He started with the diasporans. He has been to areas affected by flood. With all the questions, the way he answers them, man, you gotta be kidding me if you don't give him your vote. And before I round up, don't forget, one man is in prison, Nnamdi Kanu, who is a prisoner of conscience. We must not forget that guy. I want Peter Obi to look into his case. If there's anything he can do, maybe now or after the elections, how we can bring that guy out because the court have already set him free. Nnamdi Kanu was trying to avert the killings that were happening by this APC Fulani killer government. They have unleashed 6 million killers, and this guy spoke up. This is why he was taken into custody, and now because he was even kidnapped. He was even kidnapped against its fundamental human rights. So, guys, we are very close. Get your PVCs. We will vote and defend our vote. I'm happy. I'm very happy that Nigerians all over the world are coming up from everywhere, from Africa, South Africa, from the Middle East, from everywhere. This is going to be a reputation of the Edo Obaseki second turn election. Yeah, exactly how it's going to be. We are going to mount pressure on the American government, on the European Union, on the British Congress to release statements that politicians that try to cause troubles in this coming election, to try to rig it, are going to face consequences. All their monies are going to be frozen. In fact, their stolen money are going to vanish from their European bank accounts. So we will do exactly what, in fact, times 3 of what we did last 2 years. Generally, we are going to do it for Mr. Peter Obi. Thank you very much.
Mr. Alex, before you go, today Nigerians, the Obidati movement, the flag of the obedience, that is the Labour Party flag, was displayed by 2 Nigerians who walked about 10 hours to Mountain Kilimanjaro, the highest mountain in Africa. It was displayed there. So that is to tell you, I told you before, the sun rises from the east and sets in the west. We dey come. They say we no get structure. We dey come. Nigeria youth na structure. This is the reality. We know the fight now, but we are going to come in a democratic way, very clean. Nigeria will get there to the promised land. Pharaoh, let our people go. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Machiavelli. That flag, Obi has even responded that Nigeria will fly again. Yes, he responded to that flag that was placed in the mountain. Yes, that Nigeria will definitely fly again. That is his response to that flag. But before I go on, I want to quickly say thank you to Mr. Chidi Dom Ike for his contribution. Mr. Chidi Dom Ike, thank you very much. This is a very good one from you. Thank you for your super chat. Yes, so where people go to use million, they buy bra, we just come on, Bobby. Wahala did this country. Oh. Yes, I would like to call on Jerry Icon. You'll be having network issues.
Before you call on Jerry Icon, my brother, I would like to quickly read on the response from Peter Obi on Instagram, although he also responded on Twitter as well, to tally what you were trying to say or what you were saying earlier on, regarding that flag. Let me remove this from the screen. As you all can see right there, 1 minute, my people. Let me take all this off here. Okay. All right. I guess you guys can read with us as well. That was the response from Mr. Peter Obi, over the flag. I can read from here. I'm always overwhelmed by the show of love and support from the obedient in Nigeria and in diaspora. Your many acts of sacrifices reassures me of your patriotism and flaming desire to take back your country for good. Thank you, Gash, for taking our obedient message to the peak of Mount Kilimanjaro. It must have been a tough journey going up there for a noble sacrifice. I assure you and every Nigerian that under my watch, Nigeria will regain its position as the pride of Africa. It may be a tough journey, but we are not stopping till we get to the top. That was the message from our principal over this flag that you're seeing right there. It shows that both home and abroad, all of us, we are tired. We are putting all our effort, our resources, everything into this for this to happen. We are sure that is why that the statement from the Obaseki saying that we are running out of steam. I don't know where he got that from, So I just wanted to thank every one of you. Please share this broadcast. I like our voices to go far. God bless you all. Over back to you, leftists. Thank you.
Yes. While you are coming back to us, Alexander Gomez also said something. And he said, what? He said, Che benefos with grammar. Chineke me. Now, not me talking.
Thank you,
Alexander Gomez. We want to say thank you. We beneath folks, not the speak grammar. We are just saying it the way it is. Not be our fault. Not the way we say ourselves. The country wahala reach to be say grammar. Now we go to just they speak because government now the same grammar that they use to deceive us. So we self one equal government say we sabi the grammar where they speak. This time we sabi we go speak and pass them. Anyway,
exactly.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Alexander Gomez. I was trying to. That is why I wanted Jerry to speak.
I don't know why.
Yes, that's why I wanted him to speak because he has been struggling with his network. He's been going off and on, off and on. So the chance we had, I wanted him to quickly use it. Now we've lost him. And anyway,
we'll come back. Let's go back.
We just hope he did because we lost how many now? Engineer Ken, we lost him. Samson Daniel came, he left. Omoyes Kona came, he left. Audio Oluba came, he left. Chooks Obibueze came, he left. Okocha King came, he left. So we just have now Prince Collins and Ghostlight Wambozo. I will finish it with Wambozo. I didn't know what he ended with, but I think it's going to be Wambozo. But meanwhile, before we have Jerry back, let's quickly give the floor to Prince Collins before we give it Ghostlight Wambozo can talk to us. Yes.
Osagie.
Wambuzi Osage, me just put Zo because for here it not show finish. I not bother to go they do scientific. I mean the one go they get in name. Osage, well done. Osage, only you na Igbo, only na you be real Osage. So what gilling you where they where's Kakabo? Please talk to us.
Thank you very much, everybody. Can you hear me clearly, please?
Yes, we can hear
We
you.
all can hear you.
Happy weekend to you. Thanks for joining
Good
us.
evening, everybody. I really appreciate you. I'll be watching. I just okay, let me come here and contribute. God will bless you for your strength. God will continue to replenish your strength at all time. We are trying to move on. We are moving on. You know what we started yesterday is on the fire. We are on top of the mountain already. You know,
exactly.
So it is well with us, and so shall it be. I want to greet everybody, the panelists, those that have contributed. I want to greet you all. Oga me leftish, I greet you. Oga, our CEO, I give you the 3 boza from here.
Thank you, Baba. Thank
you
you.
much. I really appreciate all of you now. I appreciate you with the background. What was his name? Alex and my brother Machiavelli. That's his guy's name anyway. That's not your name. Okay, I think it's getting interesting now. You know, I think this thing is bringing us is bringing our energy down. We need to what we need to do now is to relax and start educating people what they need to hear, why they need to speak to others, why they need to keep campaigning, because this is the campaign period. I think we virtually have about 2 months, concrete 2 months to do what we want to do now. Because once we enter January, there will be tension. I know that the real campaign is January anyway, but the real work is done at this time. So I think from what we are seeing, things are moving forward because right now, sellable candidate we always sell itself. You know, if you look at right from time, apart from I've been following since 1999. I've been following the politics of Nigeria right from Obasanjo to date. You know, apart from Obasanjo when he was campaigning and late Yaradua. We've never really seen an issue-based politicians that will tell us what we need to hear and giving us areas telling us areas where they need to handle and we'll be seeing results. And apart from Obasanjo regime, I used to say it. I always say this. It's only Obasanjo regime that we saw, series of results. Bank. I know that there's no one that is not doing fraud among them, but out of all of them, I've always appreciated Obasanjo regime because that was when our bank became stable up to now. At least whatever we need in Nigeria is whatever you do, let that stability come to stay. Anything you do, any change you make, if you tie any road and at the end of the day, you are going to tie the road after 50 years, you didn't do anything. It's a waste of fun. So, may I not deviate too much. If you see what Boris Johnson, what happened in UK now, you will know that issue-based politicians, when they come out, intelligent Nigeria will go along with them. That's what is happening with Obi right now. When Obi presentation, his political ambition, political campaign, his statement, the kind of issue-based politics that he's playing, is making people to fall in love with him deliberately. Because what people actually want is a change in Nigeria, not those that will come and use our money to do nonsense. They want to see that change because once you carry out change, you do change in any nation. You don't need to go to anybody to visit them and ask them how they are faring. They'll begin to, feed for faithfulness for themselves. So we want Nigeria to be in a very good condition. That is why all of us are doing. Obi cannot even pay or satisfy those that are actually working for him because he doesn't even know them. So whenever I speak, yesterday I was listening to him. I think yesterday I was listening to his latest arrest television interview. I became very, very, very passionate again about this man. I was just, I wish I can do a magic that will just put him in that seat and see what he's going to do. I'm not seeing him as a magician or a miraculous person that is going to turn it over. But we need somebody to kick that vehicle and let it keep moving. And lay that basic foundation for us to see where we are going, because we need to know where we are going and where we started from. Nigeria is just like that, just zigzag. There's no arrangement, no coordination, no preparation, no foundation. We cannot continue to be like that. We just need somebody that will just give us that network road, that road that will just say, okay, this is where we are, this is where we are going, this is where we are going to arrive in the next 20, 30 years. That road was not built in 1 day. If you look at what is happening in UK now, developed world, that last time when I went there, when I was trying to go deep into their political issues, when I was, look at what is happening there, you see that after Boris Johnson, they brought out Liz Truss. She came, just little issue that they have, which is the issue of energy crashes, is what is making them to change prime minister up and down, just somebody that can solve their immediate problem. If you cannot solve it, just go away. Liz Truss she packed her load and left because the founder said that she cannot handle this situation. The modality she brought out was not working. He said just go, and she left. How did she go? She went to bring, she sacked Kwasi as a chancellor and brought another person who is presently the president now, Sunak. Sunak made a speech, and they just said, okay, she's going to go, let Sunak come in. They didn't even talk about race. They didn't talk about ethnicity. They didn't talk about anything that has to do with sentiment. They didn't talk about tribe or any ethnic sentiment at all. They need somebody that can do that thing perfectly. Somebody that can do it. They don't care, even if it's a Ghanaian that came and said, okay, or a Sierra Leone or an Indian person that said, okay, he can do it. They put him there. That is what nations want. Nigeria, they don't look at that. They say, this is my brother, this is from north, this is from south, this is from west, this is from east. These people cannot rule us. These people have history of this. That is why we keep lingering in the kind of pains and agony that we are today. So whenever Obi speak, my brother, even me, I have already backed him even before he made his first statement. In this channel, we were saying that the people that are going to come out will be either Obi or what's his name, Rivers State Governor
Wike.
We are making choice between both of them because we actually know those that are good. He has never even made intention. He was still in PDP at that time. He was just there. We knew at that time that PDP was not going to give him the flag as a party. But we're just looking at how things are going to happen until one day the CEO of this station came that there is an information that he might be going to Labour Party. That was how the OT started. And today he's on top because we know that when he get there, he's going to be there. So you remember when you said it, that there's an information going on that he might switch to Labour Party. I said it this we need to be going back at times and play some record. I said it here. I said if he goes to Labour Party, that's where everybody will go because people want somebody that will tell them what they want to do and that can do it, people that can deliver. Among all these candidates, is the most capable. He went straight to Labour Party and look at the way things have changed. People cannot even remember now that he was once a vice president under Atiku Abubakar. You see how people you see how Nigeria shadow people's destiny and destroy others, systematically with their political power. Obi was just there as a vice president because he was acting, he was under Atiku to act as a vice president because he had that spirit of come and contribute his quota. He didn't care. He wanted to be a vice president for a start. That is somebody that is loyal, not somebody that will want to be where he's not supposed to be at any point in time. So, having said that, Obi race right now, we are going to see what's going to happen between now and December. People that are intelligent people are going to come out and volunteer voluntarily. Just like I said the other time, I said things will take care of itself because when things are going to change, when God hand did something. Nobody they change up. He said, you don't need to share money. It is when you don't have anything to offer that you begin to share your money. You go and gather money somewhere and begin to share it among the people. He even said yesterday, I can remember, he said, let this contestant, let them come out, let these party bearers, flag bearers, let them come out and tell the people what they want to do. They should stop sending vice president or members of the party to come and represent them. They should come out because the same way, if they don't come out to speak, the same way they will send people when it gets to the time, they will be able to represent. They won't be able to go to anywhere because if they cannot come out at this time of campaign to tell people what they want to do, if they get there, they are going to keep sitting down and going to drink the best drink in the world and eat the best food and just sit down there and begin to siphon our money and put it on. Obi don't even have money to spend now, but we see the way it is going. So by the grace of God, we will get there. We are going to get there, just as my brother Israel said. We are getting there and we must get there. So what we need to keep telling people, they should go and get their voters card. And we should do everything because Inec is an issue. I'm hearing information that they might be changing Inec chairman. That is the strategy they are going to use now, because you'll be surprised that this present Inec chairman might be somebody that want to, live by the rules, want to follow the rules. They want to change him and manipulate him. People are beginning to say now that they know how election goes. They know how to do it. So it's not going to be music as usual. It's not going to be the kind of music that they will dance on.
My brother Prince Collins, have you watched the video of Kenneth Okonkwo?
No, not really. I've not had a chance to watch it.
Okay, he talked about this INEC. I would like to quickly recapitulate on that video because we played it earlier on, because it's affiliated with what you are saying right now. Oh, I think the video, let me quickly put it here 1 minute, because I want you to listen to this video. Once you can keep talking, once the video is ready, then I'll play for you.
Okay, so the issue is that all those kind of campaign that I will give you roads, they will shout, hey, I will give you light, they will shout, hey, I will give you water, people will shout, hey. Now water people want drink, now road people, that be the issue. This is your right. Road is your right. Water is your right. School, education is your right. Food is your right. Politicians should not come and start telling you that that's what they are going to give to you. They should come and tell you how they are going to change things for the better. They should tell us how they are going to use 1 + 1 to become 2. That is what we want to hear. And when Obi, anywhere is being interviewed, whatever they ask him, he will tell them the one he can let them know, because there are certain things he doesn't need to talk. Look at yesterday. I was so happy when he told the moderator, when they asked him, how can you tackle security? Just analyze it step by step. He told the moderator, I cannot tell you something about security. It's very confidential. I cannot analyze to you step by step. I'm going to tackle security. That is to say, I am leaking my secret to the enemies. Before it gets to the time, we will be able to tackle it. That is the way it is. America will only tell you that, oh, we've caught Osama bin Laden. They will tell you the process they pass through before they go catching. It's when it must have been caught. They will not show you video of how a little of how it happened, how they did investigation and everything. They will let you know. That's the way it is. That's an intelligent person. That's the kind of person we want. We don't want somebody that will come and will sit down and be talking in parables, or cannot even move and need to do whatever he wants to do. Whenever they invite you somewhere, he will feel that he's too big. He's another statesman. He cannot move beyond certain people. He cannot even answer certain people. That's the way some of them are doing now. If you come to the time, just like this present president, there are certain people that will ask him questions as journalists. He won't answer them. He will just snub them, which is not happening in developed world. There are concrete, serious issues that you need to answer, but they just leave it. Somebody will die, they will not speak about it. Look at the way people are dying in this recent flood that is going on in the country. People are dying as if they are even blaming those that are dying in flood, that it is their fault that they were informed beforehand. Even if you informed them 20 years beforehand, what do you expect them to do? People that are handicapped, you didn't provide the seaway system is not working, the drainage system is not working. You are saying you have informed them. Inform them to do what? To pack their load and put it on their head and walk to bush. So that is the issue. We need a government that will be proactive and be active.
Let's recapitulate on the video now. The video is ready.
Okay, thank you so much, my brother.
Tonight by a chieftain of the Labour Party, an actor and a lawyer, Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo. Thank you so much indeed for coming tonight.
Thank you very much, and thank you viewers at home for joining us.
What Inec discovered about some bad eggs in the commission who were engaged in multiple registration. Let me get your view on that development.
Oh, well, it's a very sad development, but it's something that is expected from a government that has been known to have thieves in all the sectors of the economy, whether it's oil, whether in economy. You should expect that they should plant also their own thieves inside the Inec, because Inec is going to move down by the Electoral Act 2022. It might be very difficult for anybody to perpetrate anything without an insider. And you recall that after the Osun State election, There was only one person that said that the Electoral Act 2022 was going to destroy our democracy. And the person is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He made it clear. And of course, with profound respect, sir, Electoral Act 2022 will not destroy our democracy. It will destroy the insatiable appetite of politicians, probably like you, to manipulate our election. So the politicians now know that it is difficult to maneuver these things. And they are now planting their own people inside Inec so that they can operate from.
Are you worried about that scenario?
Very worried.
But because Inec says that they are going to deal decisively with these people who have been caught in this act.
You know, Inec, with profound respect, can only express their wish. But their wish cannot be their command when they are not in charge of instruments of coercion. In other words, the instrument of enforcement of laws. They are not in charge of the judiciary. So they can only express their wish, but it's only eternal vigilance of Nigerians that will stop all these shenanigans of failed politicians who know that they have failed come 2023, but who are trying by all means to manipulate the process. 2023 is not going to be an election like any other. And that is why every Nigerian should be eternally vigilant. Yes.
And I see that a lot of Nigerians are also very vigilant. They're following the process. But I'd like to ask you, a very big question mark over our election in the last few years is the issue of money politics, vote buying. Does your party, the Labour Party, with Peter Obi leading the guard in your party, holding the flag of your party, do you have what it takes to be able to stand shoulder to shoulder with the so-called bigger political parties money-wise?
Well, first of all, we have this our slogan, we don't give shishi. And it's a slogan that the Nigerian people gave to us. We did not even say it. It was the obedience that came up with that slogan. And what it means is that Nigerians are not going to succumb to the blackmail of vote buyers. They are tired. I've given you an example of my friend from Kebbi State, Comrade Dasama. He said the mother died and they told him he should not come home because of terrorists. His sister, the elder sister, died and they told him he shouldn't come home because terrorists will kill him. And he said after that, he discovered that no more. He has been voting tribe, he has been voting religion, but now he wants to vote for his freedom. That in 2023, he will no longer do that. So the people that have been selling their votes before now, they want to vote for their freedom. So money is not going to play a lot of influence in 2023. The obedience have made up their mind that they will not give shishi, and they don't accept shishi.
Are your obedience enough to give you the kind of victory you envisage?
Every Nigerian is obedient. Do not ask me. Do not take my words for it. Take the words of Governor Obaseke, who confessed that there are obedience in his own family. Take the words of some spokespersons of the other parties who scream that some of their staff are obedient.
But the same Governor Obaseke said that the steam of the Labour Party will soon fizzle out.
What do you want him to say in front of his presidential candidate when he is doing his campaign? Go and ask him again, and he will tell you that if there is anybody that his team has been extinguished completely, is that of Atiku Abubakar, who, of course, should have been disqualified by now by going to the north and making a genocidal statement that Northerners should vote for North only. This was what caused genocide in Rwanda, when Hutus were told that they should not support Tutsis because they are cockroaches. Atiku Abubakar went to the north and said Northerners should support only the people from the north, not Yoruba, not Igbo. That is ethnic profiling. That's genocidal statement. Atiku knows he has failed. What he's trying to do now is to make sure he destroys our democracy after he has failed. And he should be called to order. Inec should be implementing Section 97 of the Electoral Act now on Atiku, because that's a criminal offense, trying to profile ethnic and religious groups. So it is Atiku Abubakar that I've always said he is very unfit to be president, and not only that he's unfit, he is now a threat to our democracy. It is him that when he launched his own campaign in Akwa Ibom, all of them were obi-centric. All of them were obedient. What other evidence do you want me to say? They were singing the redemption song Obi Kere Renke in the flag off of PDP campaign. Where do you want to go and you won't see obedient? If I sample the people walking in this your studio, you just be shocked. That even inside the heart of Shehu Kimbalo, he may just be obedient. In his heart, you're entitled to your thoughts. You may not just tell me.
Well, you never can tell because
yes, I never can talk, but I say.
All right, back to you, Prince Collins.
This is wonderful. This guy has made my day. He's really an actor. He's an orator.
That's why I played the video back again. That's why.
That's very, very precious. You see what? Let me quickly cut it short so that I will not waste our time. Let me use one minute to say that the transformation of Nigeria, actually, the transformation of Nigeria by this 2023 is going to be a transformation to the whole of West Africa, and it's going to be a transformation to the whole of Africa, and it's going to be a transformation to the entire black race, and it's going to restore the dignity of black race throughout the whole world. Thank God for social media and the way things are going. If any black man wants the black race dignity to be restored, Nigeria should do it right in 2023. And once Nigeria take the road of transformation, believe it or not, it will take less than 10 years for the whole of West Africa to be transformed and the whole of Africa in sequence. Because what they are waiting for is the largest nation in Africa to start it. Ghana have started, they couldn't do it because they are not large enough. If Nigeria transform, imagine only Lagos is more than 14 million population, which is about 5 West Africa countries put together. So if Nigeria is transformed today, the whole of Africa will be transformed and the dignity of black race will be restored. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my brother, Prince Collins. Thanks for always being there. You are one of our backbones here, and I'm very, very proud to have you. Thank you, my brother. Right. Let's see if our ghost lights, Wambweze, are you free to talk to us now?
Yes, before ghost lights, we would want to quickly say thank you to Joyce A for your wonderful contribution. Although your contribution is as a result of an appealing to say no, please. Edo girl is always on Facebook talking about Peter Obi. Please, you need to correct that narrative. It's not right. Yes, I deliberately put you on, though you did a very good thing by supporting the chat. But I just want to let you know that that opinion is personal. It's my personal opinion.
Yeah,
It
but
is not
okay. You shouldn't just admit you cannot argue with your followers now. She's your person just said she's telling you the hard work that the girl is doing. Just okay, so we can move on.
Elvis, that's I think it's a choice thing. I just said something that she's saying. I must agree with her, and I must not agree with every followers. It is my opinion. I'm only clearing the air that it is my own opinion. It is not the opinion of the channel. That is what I'm clearing. Okay. I wouldn't say because she's part of us, I must agree with her so that we can move on. No. So thank God we have Jerry. I can hear. Jerry, I can quickly use your time, please, before your network start.
Okay, I want to say thank you for the show. The show is a great show. It's more educating to the youth. First of all, I want to say something about Anisi Madueke Desieni. Buhari is a good man. He has tried, but at least not just only Anisi that stole money under Goodluck Jonathan or under Olusegun Obasanjo. We want to see a process whereby former governors, former senators former House of Rep members who stole money and buried them in their compound are being jailed. Wherever they run to, they should be deported and jail them for this money that they have collected. These are the people who contributed to the collapse of Nigeria. This is one. And two, about Bumba Galadima. I want to quickly say something about Buba Galadima. He's a good man. From his narrative, he has always been there in the political circle. About his ideology about Konkonso winning Bauchi and other states, that Konkonso may emerge as the president of Nigeria, that should be in his dream. Why I say that should be in his dream is because, one, Konkonso is popular in the northwest. We have six zone political zone. Konkoso is popular in the northwest because he's from the northwest. But in the northeast, it's not that popular. In north central, it can try a little. When it comes to south, the southeast and the southwest, only few people knows Konkoso. Because I have ideology of the political scenario in Nigeria, I have always studied the 36 state governor from 1999 till date. I know them and capabilities. So
Jerry,
therefore,
where are you talking from right now?
I'm talking from Italy.
From Italy. Okay, go ahead, my brother.
I want to say Konkonso is a good man. Really, is a good man. He did well as a minister of defense. He was a former minister of defense. He did well. He also did well as a governor. He's the only governor in Nigeria, in the history of Nigeria, who has educated the son of a poor man, and he made them engineering, pilot engineering. He also gave the opportunity for them to study abroad. Some of them are pilots and some of them are engineering pilots. He also helped the son of a poor man as rich as Igbinedion School in Edo State. He gave about 300 to 400 students scholarship there. These are poor people, poor people's children. I can remember when Konkonso was the governor of Kano. He did something that shocked the world. When fake drug was killing the people of Kano, and he did something that nobody expected. Immediately, they told him he set up a committee and they have to trace those people who were selling this fake drug, and most of them, their shop was closed. Most of them, this cartel that was selling this drug, he dealt with them very, very well. But at the end, some Igbo people were among it, so he just have to temper justice with mercy. So if we talk about Konkonso, he's a good man. He's another good man from the northwest. About the debate so far, Edo Babe. Edo Babe is a good girl. She has always supported this Obidanti movement. She has always tried. She has done her own part and she is still trying. So I'll give it to her. She's a good girl. I want to say something about Governor Godwin Obaseki. If not that, we the Edo people, we have always tried our best to ignore you, because we were the one who fought for you to become governor. I believe you don't know how you became the governor of Edo State. Adansali Oshomole picked you single-handedly, even when the great Oba of Benin and so many other people were against you becoming the governor. But Adansali Oshomole said you tried for him when he was coming on board. So he has to pay you back with this. You became the governor of Edo State. And Ali Oshomole also has that same record that you are having now, when the people of Edo State turned their back against godfatherism. I'm not going to call names, against the person of Chief Tony and Nene and so many other godfathers in Edo politics as at that time. They were embezzling the state fund. And you came on board, and Adansali Oshomole introduced you to the people of Edo State. Nobody knows you. You just came from nowhere and became the governor of Edo State. On the second term, when you were coming, We saw the way you were being maltreated in the APC. We thought, okay, for the sake of justice and equity, because if you must come to equity or if you must come to justice, you must come with clean hands. And you came with clean hands when the rain was beating you and the people of Edo State gave you shelter. And you have the guts, the effrontery to say we will run out of steam. I want to assure you one thing, Governor Godwin Obaseki. Come 2024, you and your PDP, you will lose Edo State. It's an assurance. Take it from me. You will lose Edo State. For saying that we will run out of steam upon everything we did for you, even when we know during that election period, at about 12:30, I believe 1:30, on that day of the election, you called the press conference and you said they were ringing you out. I guess you didn't know what we did. I guess you didn't know what people did to protect that election result. Some people did not sleep. We didn't sleep. We made sure that that election result were being called. And when the election were being called, in some cases, they paused the results. They were trying to manipulate it. We know what we did at the Inec headquarters to make sure that you came out for you to become the next governor of Edo State. Adams Aliyu Oshomole, to the extent that he had the full confidence that Isaiah Yamo has won that election. Go check what I'm telling you. Adams Aliyu Oshomole voted for you, Obaseki. He voted for you and he showed it to the press that he was voting for you because they thought that they are going to win that election. And we know the kind of people in the person of Abat Obaze and so many other people, Ebo Stone, so many of them, they fought tirelessly for you to become the governor of Edo State. And we want to make sure, and we are going to say something today for you. I'm going to say something to Governor Godwin Obaseki. Come 2024, it is an assurance, take it from me, you are going to lose Edo State election. If you single-handedly, like the way Adams Oshomole picked you, and you single-handedly try to pick somebody, you will lose that election. And Adams Aliyu Oshomole, I want to say something to you, sir. Irrespective of what the Edo people must have done to you, I want to say something. You did well as a governor of Edo State. You did marvelously well. We didn't know the difference between your first term and your second term. You did well compared to what Obaseki is doing now. You did well. But the only reason we turned our back against you was because you were becoming a dictator. And that was why the people of Edo State turned their back against you. In terms of infrastructural development, you did excellently well. And I want to say thank you for serving us without you thinking about what tomorrow may be. But we are also going to tame you during this election. This 2023 election, it is the future of Nigeria. And it is time for Nigeria to take that future into their hands. We cannot keep on waiting for long. We have been saying that we are the leaders of tomorrow. We are the leaders of tomorrow. When will that tomorrow comes? How long can we continue like this? It is time for we to take on these people who have decided to turn our future against us. It is time for we to take our destiny into our hands. And the only reason I am begging you all, I am begging the whole people of Nigeria, irrespective of your religion, irrespective of where you come from, irrespective of your ethnicity, it does not matter. What matters, we have one country. We do not have any other one. The only one we have is Nigeria. And by the special grace of God, let all of us come together and put Nigeria as first. Let us try as much as possible to make sure that these bad heads are kicked out of government. And the only way we can do this and the only way we can achieve it is putting our hands together. Let us remember that one hand cannot be able enough to clean the body. For you to clean the body, you need the two hands to come together. And that is why we need every hand on deck. irrespective of where you come from. Because for me, I have always believed in one Nigeria, but at an extent, I lost hope in Nigeria because of the way Nigerians are being killed, because of the way Nigerians are being maltreated all over the world, all because of we have bad government in place, all because of our people are not respected outside Nigeria territory. We are not respected outside Nigeria territory. Nigerians are doing well. Some other Nigerians have some bad records, but majority of Nigerians in the diaspora are doing well. For me, my final take is this: we don't have any other place to go, and the future is now. It is time for we to make that decision to put Nigeria right. Imagine somebody like Peter Obi, a brilliant man, and somebody like Dante Baba Ahmed sitting beside him. You know, Nigeria is on the road of excellence, and the only way we can achieve this is for our northern brothers, our southern brothers, our eastern brothers, our western brothers. We need all of you on deck, every hand on deck, irrespective of your religion, irrespective of your ethnicity. We need all of you on deck. Let us chase these ancestors away. I want to send message to Bola Ahmed Asiwaju Tinubu. You see that magician wey do that medicine for you, that medicine go spoil. Na message be this. That magician wey do am for you, wey make you dey bold, dey feel say, man, is either you go become president or nobody go become president. That magician, if he sleep, if he not wake up, na simple message na your be this. Take on. I know what you do. That thing wey you do, e go spoil before that time. E go spoil. You go surprise. That one na assurance when I dey give you. E go spoil. We say who be this small boy wey dey talk. You know wetin I dey talk about. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you very much, my brother. Please, everybody stay mute. Everybody stay mute. Please, let me sort this out.
Jerry Icon, please mute your microphone.
Yeah, Jerry Icon, please mute yourself. I think that was coming from you. Thank you very much for that wonderful delivery right there, Jerry Icon. So for some of you on the comment section, you were confused, not sure who he was supporting. Yes, he's a dedicated supporter of Peter Obi and Baba Dati Ahmed. You know, he was only saying that Kwakonso is dreaming by saying that they can become a president of Nigeria. But they also went by referencing to the good things that Kwakonso have done in the past. So I think that's the reason why some of you were already questioning right there. So, but he is a dedicated supporter of Peter Obi. Okay. I appreciate every one of you right there. Please like this broadcast, help us to share before we move on to the next person. Left is over to you. I'm not sure who is the next to talk to us now.
Yes, I want to say thank you to Alexander Gomez. Young man, you have spoken articulately, splendidly. Yes, that's Alexander Gomez. A message to the man that just spoke, Prince, who just spoke? Oh, Jerry Icon. Yes, that you just spoke well. Yes, just like Israel have just said. I mean, Mr. Elvis have just said. He went ahead to elaborate more on Kwankwaso's good job, and that confused a lot of people. They were already saying, this man, this person. I deliberately just highlighted that this person is from Kwankwaso. But you can see, at the end of the day, he just proved himself not to be Kwankwaso's follower. Though he also went very far to talk about Edo State business. But I wouldn't want to drag him on that, because I would have said those people he made mention of are not people that want progress in Edo State. Also, certain name. These are people that have played the same politics with government, and if they are running away today, they've benefited. They have no other farm apart from land grabbing and government money. yes, courtism and all that. We know them. So I wouldn't want to see people glorifying them on our channel. These people are not supposed to be glorified. If you really need
Exactly.
good change, if you really need good change, if you know that you are standing for good change, let's stand for it the way it should be. We must gain this explicit knowledge about how things has gone, where we are coming from, so that we're able to know where we are going to. People that have joined the government to oppress people, that have killed. You don't say they've done well for Edo people. You don't say that. You don't come and glorify people that we know so well, that are not helping the common man like me and you on the street. They've made so much money, so they can afford to run anywhere with the money they've made. They are different from me and you. So we don't mention such names and glorify them here. You can do that, but not when I'm here. So I'm sorry. I just have to say that. I think we will be going to the next person, but the next person is going to be, let's see who we have. Okay, Ghostlight Osaige, please talk to us before we get to tea.
Hello.
Thank you. We can hear you, sir.
Hello, Ghostlight
good evening,
Osaige. Where are you joining us from? Where are you talking from?
From Edo State.
Oh, wonderful. Which area are you talking from now?
From Orion.
From Orion, on get light.
For where?
Talk to me, my brother. Go ahead. He said for where?
Since this year, no light. But I'm not after that. I'm just after the 2003 election.
Since this year?
Since this year. Not this year. We're talking about more than 3 years now.
No light, no single light.
No light. No light.
This guy will kill me.
I'm not kidding. I'm telling the truth. Try and find out.
Surviving on generator or something.
Hello.
Hello, my brother. Can you hear me? Are you people surviving on generator?
The generator fuel. We'll be burning fuel this side. We are the one burning the fuel in Nigeria.
But you
and the diesel.
Where you live, is it not part of Edo State? What's Governor Obaseki doing about it?
Sir?
What is the governor of Edo State? What is it doing about it? Can you hear me? I can hear you.
I'm hearing you. Okay, can you hear me, sir?
What is the governor doing about it?
The governor is not saying anything about it, just be abandoned. It's only the politicians that are looking for their vote, who vote for them. When sometimes they will come and
please let callers wait. Please don't stop him. He's facing a network problem here. Let the caller wait. Go ahead, my brother. Ghostlight. Go ahead.
The politicians on this side, all this massacre, all this House of Assembly people trying to do it. Sometimes they do it under 3 days. The light will still go off.
All right, talk to us.
Every time.
Talk to us in general on everything we're talking about today. Go ahead.
Hello.
Talk to us. Go ahead. Talk to us.
Okay. Sir, we don't have. I'm not talking about light. I want to talk about the coming election 2023. That's what not after the light.
Yes. Not after the light. Talk to us about the election. Go ahead.
Yeah. All we are doing here is, the election in Nigeria is not bad coming out and votes. The problem we have here is an Inec. Once they abide and they are being bribed, nothing you can do about it. If you fight, you are just wasting your time, because why? The people who owns the area know how to handle the areas. They'll buy the whole security, buy everybody with their money, and you have nothing to do. And this election that is coming now, this 2020 election by like APC now, PDP are the owner of this area. If you talk about any other party, they'll be laughing at you that we have no leg, that we should go and sit down. But how to work on the Inec is the problem we're having here. Who will stand and defend the results and everything for us? Nobody. Just they are, because Labour Party does not have any, let's say, representative in area one now, as I can see. Because they're just coming and go. They are not residing in this area.
Can you confirm to me, my brother, if the people in your community right there, if they know anything about Labour Party?
Of course we know. We have many who knows, but we cannot come out. We are not stronger like the APC and the PDP here. Okay. If you are saying it, they'll be laughing a lot that we are going nowhere, that the president is for Tinubu and Atiku. That's what they're fighting for here. We don't have leg here because we need people that will come and educate us and give us more light to understand it. Because why? We know if we can see the light coming out of Peter Obi, but the issue is that here in Oriomo, in this area, nobody's like Peter Obi is nothing for them. They don't fear it because why? They have people who stand for PDP and APC. But nevertheless, if the Inec will really stand on the truth, I believe, although we talk some PDP members, they'll say they'll vote for Obi for president, but for their, like, as of Senate and Assembly, they'll vote for their own party. We say, okay, that's no problem. But the problem you're having that, who is the Inec to defend your results? Nobody. That's why they can maneuver your result and throw it away on the way. When they're going, they'll remove everything about anything we voted here. You will not see the Inec. And Inec will take the bribe because when they are coming, they will go and meet them, do like this for us. Even so, be like last election, they did their presidential election, they were shooting gun everywhere that nobody should come out. That is APC. Well, in last election, 2019, when we try to vote, they will tell you should go inside. Well, after voting, everybody should just go to your house. The remaining one is for them. And how to defend our results here is our problem. And how to make the people that we decide our area that are aware that Peter Obi is the next president of Nigeria is the problem we are having here. We don't know how to do it, and we are
you are telling me we still have some youth in your local government.
Yeah, we have youth who many youths are still working for PDP and APC.
And you have not got light for 3 years. Those youth are still clamoring for PDP and APC.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Network is bad here, God.
I can hear you,
Hello?
my brother. We are hearing you.
Okay. The youth here, though, one thing that they believe on this 10,000 naira, 5,000 naira. Then
we've lost him, and it's unfortunate that
so much believe on money.
He's back.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
We are hearing you. We are hearing you.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, they don't believe on money. Give them money, they'll vote for you. They don't believe on their tomorrow. They believe now. APC and PDP can share money here. That's what I'm doing. But the pro, sometimes we speak to the PDP will respond, say yes, they are not going for Atiku for president. But the APC, they will never agree. Say lie, they are not going this tulumbu. But the PDP, sometimes we talk to them, they say, okay, all we need to do is that we have to vote for the presidential election for Peter Obi, but for our Senate, how they will vote for B. But here we are not getting more. We need more awareness here, and more people come to Oriomo and make us aware. That if you can help us to bring people to be aware, so that they can help us to give us more light on Obi, and coming from city to tell them what you need to do now is for your own future, not for your own now. Because what we can eat our cake now and cannot have it in future, but we can eat leave it now and eat it in future if only we can work for Obi. Because I believe in Obi so much that I know he's going to do a lot for Nigeria if we really put our trust in him and vote for him completely and make him the president of Nigeria. Things are going to be well with us, with his Greeks, with God Greeks, but how to do it this area and the whole Nigeria. Because why? Tinubu have already stand to buy votes. That's what in the secret of secret that Tinubu does not believe on voting. He believes on buying votes. That's what Tinubu believe on. On Tinubu only side, that's APC for you, and they are the one incubate government, which they have the whole secret and everything they have to do. Everything manipulation, they can manipulate anything on their own way. Because why? They have the whole security. They are the one paying them. The Inec, they are the one, everything. I know God is not going to be asleep in this 2019 election. God is going to fight for us, whether they ever like it or not. Peter B is taking the leads by the God Greeks. But the truth is that please, they should make sure they follow up the Inec up. That way we have our problems. The Inec in Nigeria believe on their money buying and everything. If you people can really watch where and look into Nigeria Inec, Nigeria can manipulate anything. Forget the machine they are talking and the beef they are talking. Nigeria can manipulate it. It's in their blood. There's nothing Nigeria cannot do. That is why if you watch them, the way they spoke with boldness and assurance, they are nothing. Obi has no structure. Obi, there's who we do it for Obi. People are doing it for Obi, but the truth is that they believe they are just say that one for formalities, but their mind is to ring the election. That's what the beaver cannot work. They can see the beaver. At the moment Nigeria can hack the network, at that moment, you will see nobody will vote again. Before you know it, they don't ring election, say Tinubu don't win. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't fight it, you can't do it. And then we'll be saying we'll do this. What is the Inec have already mentioned Tinubu? Nothing. All of will be there, we will not agree. Before you know, they say let's go to court. Before you know, court will just judge in their favor again because they own them. They can buy them. That's why we have problem in Nigeria. Nigeria has a lot of problem to solve. We are in big mess in Nigeria. We are suffering and we are in problem. Look at everywhere now. The fraud are taking over Nigeria. But the government are there sleeping and enjoying themselves. Going there, look at our president. In a fraud time, you are there awarding nonsense award. When people are suffering, people are dying, you are going for award, which is not supposed to be happening in Nigeria. You feel the impact of the people and leave the award first. Hold the award and go for the victims. But no, we are keeping giving award. They have hope. They have what they don't know what they are doing. That the poor keep on pouring. They keep on raising our pockets and everything, and holding us captive like a monkey, like animals. They don't value us. And we have the opportunity to make it right. We cannot. We are like a slave. Anytime they share us money, we take because we to survive ourselves in that days. That's why Nigeria election is so difficult to say, Obi is going to win it straight like that. I know it's going to be difficult, but by the grace, Obi will win. I'm have that hope, but it's going to be difficult for him. But the Inec is going to work for Tinubu. That's the truth. Even though they are defending themselves, they are going to do. Beaver is going to do it. The Beaver is not going to do anything there. They are the one to manipulate Via. Are you not the owner of your phone? You can manipulate your phone. You can tell your phone what to do. You are the one to press your phone. Your phone will answer you. That's how they go to manipulate Beaver. And they're standing there telling us that Beaver is there to prove us. I believe on Beaver, but one thing is that Obi have to do something serious. He have to make sure somebody will be working with Inec from his own side. Without that, nothing. We cannot win the election. And I pray God help us. Okay. My mind and my assurance here that Obi will win. But all I'm begging that you people should, as far I like this broadcast you people are doing. I'll be following up. But today I said, let me just try and log in and see if I can have a word with you people. But thank you for giving me the chance to speak. But I believe people are not so great and nice. And I believe what people can do. Please help us and make this election call off and winning for us. And Obi will stand by the grace of God. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ghostlight. Wabweze Osage. I really do appreciate your time, and I'm very, very happy that you spoke to us because we almost lost you due to the network. This is a very, very vital information from you, and this is also referencing back to one of the things I was talking about the other day. You see, when I hear these things, it takes me back to things that it's like I'm not a pastor, but sometimes things that is happening, I foreseen it. Before this whole march of Peter Obi and all of them, I was the first channel who started talking about. I'm happy that my brother, Prince Collins, just referenced to it. Okay, I was the first channel who saw this. I foreseen this. That yes, Peter Obi is going to be the Messiah. What happened in Edo State is about to happen in Nigeria. Okay, so and what this our brother is talking about now, I talked about it the other day about the march and all that, which I appreciate, but there's a lot of people that are still not aware of what we are doing. We have a call here. Let me quickly pick this call before I continue with what I'm saying. Oh, I lost you, Mother Florence. I lost you. Please. Let's see if I can call you back because you were already commenting there. I don't know why I lost it. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can do this. 1 minute, my people. Okay, everybody stay mute. Okay, Madam Florence, you are not picking. Hello, good evening to you, madam. Yes. I missed your call.
Yes.
Yeah, good evening to you.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. So, this young man, Mr. God's Light, that just called in, he is indeed God's light. I'm telling you, literally. That's what he is, because he has come to open our eyes tonight of the challenges, real life situations going on. Because, I have kind of not been saying much, because all I hear people calling, Obi, up and down. Look, how are you going to get Obi to come and win? How are you going to get him to win? Let me tell you, all this 2 million man march we've been seeing all over Nigeria. If you ask a quarter of the people coming out if they have PDCs, I bet you I could put down $10,000 that they do not have their PDCs. Why? Because of the same situation you mentioned the other day. Okay? Now, this Godlight is telling us the situation. When that day comes, what's going to happen? How many youths do we have in Oriomo? What they have there, the old people. We have the fathers and the mothers. Look at this. In Edo State alone, we have 18 local government areas here. Starting from Akoko, Edo, Ego, Eastern Central. All these local government areas, including where the one is coming, number 13 on my list is Oriomo. But you find out a lot of people are in the cities. Oredo, for example, these are the people that are coming out. But nobody's talking about the people in Eastern Central, Eastern West, Igwebe, all those, little other local government areas. So this is my point. How are we going to get those people not to vote? Those people those older women who are uneducated, illiterate, because you have to understand the data. The data of voters says that most people who vote are the uneducated people. Those ones in the villages, those are the ones who vote. No, the ones in Benin, that day, they'll take it as a resting day. And then they get scared. They don't want to come out. So I'm so happy Godlight called. I'm sorry. That young man is won my heart already. I mean, I don't know him or anything, but he's a smart young man. I believe that we should hold on to him so that on that day, he can give us live reports from his polling unit. But then also, I want to say that I belong to a WhatsApp group called Obiduction in Edo State. And I've seen them doing a lot of strategizing, trying to get people to volunteer to go into those local government areas on that day. I really haven't been following them, but I'm going to I'll send them this video and reach out to 1 or 2 people I know and let them know that these are issues, these are concerns. And I can tell you that this is the same situation across all parts of Nigeria. And we're talking about inside in the villages. Those are the places. We're not the ones in Lagos, Abuja, and all in the cities. No, we are the ones in the villages. Those are the people who have PPC. Because if you don't have your PPC, they won't bribe you. So they make sure they have it. The ones in the cities don't have. That's the resting day for them. Then they get scared, most of them. So, I just feel like this man has given us another topic to talk about, the challenges that OP is going to face. And please, people, let's stop the, just following the crowd. OP. Let's talk about real issues. How are we going to get OP to go there? Because in the north, believe it or not, there are little children underage. They have PPCs. Their cows and their goats are registered. So let's not be fooled with all the hoopla, boo up and down. That's my contribution.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Mr. Avis, I hope you wouldn't mind. I would want to quickly make some deposition here.
Yeah, go ahead.
When Ghostlight was talking, I can get some feelers from the our comment sections. I understand a lot of people have not been coming here because we refuse to use this platform for Unadu Kanu's, what do you call it? What do you call them? Biafra. Some has even gone as far as going to other child to say Obi is not a man because he did not carry Biafra. So when I'm getting some fillers, some of them that have said something like Biafra that who have said, no, this is not that station. They are trying to use every means. One person just spoke, one out of millions that be calling in. They are trying to use that one call to destabilize us. It's not possible now.
Okay,
how many people are in the village? Sir, just let me finish. How many people are in the village? The last caller just said the people at the village are old people. These are the people that vote. It's not old people that vote. It is the youth. It's not only old people. It is the youth that you see marching. They say we shouldn't be deceived. Who is deceiving who? So let's mind what we say here. How many people are in the villages? You cannot, if it is 100 people there, even some of the 100 old men cannot go to polling unit. It is the youth that votes, not old people.
Okay. Don't we have our youth in the village?
I just used the word. How many numbers of youth? You just mentioned Orion. How many people do we have in Orion that day? Most of them are living in the city, and most of them did not even register in Orion. And they won't even go to Orion to vote. Let's go by statistics. This one that some people are now saying we must use the village. The villages are not even the problem. It is when you have population that ringing takes place. Because in the villages, you have few numbers of people there.
Okay.
And you cannot do ringing. You cannot go add, assuming it's 100 people. And you don't expect the 100 people to all come and vote. When they did this in one of the states in the north, they say all the people, we know it was ringing. The whole world knows.
Okay, let's hear from Alex. I think he wants to say something. Mr. Alex, go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Najawash, thank you for the work you're doing. I want to thank that man that came, Mr.
No.
Ghostlight.
Before Mr. Alex, no, sir. I think we have to.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Put to something, please. He wants to contribute to something.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Please just hold on. Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
I live in Amagba. From what I've seen in my own side, Amagba is also seen like a village. It's like Ugbo Village Road, Amagba, all those, or Bazagbo Extension, and Ebo, Egbiri, and the rest. What I've seen, there is a heavy presence.
Alex, because it's not your time yet. Okay, just
okay. This is a very sensitive one. There is a heavy presence of Obi movement here. People are donating their buildings to give to Obi party. They are calling them from the city to come, and some Amagba youths are divided against themselves now. You know, Amagba is a PDP Obaseki stronghold. If you must know, they are PDP and Udwekeme is here and everything, but many of their youth are rebelling now. They are now on the Obi side. They said when it's time for Senate or local government elections or whatever, they'll vote for anybody. But in these presidential elections, they don't want to hear anybody's name in Amagba apart from Peter Obi. That's what I saw. Where I went to eat in a restaurant, where I play football every weekend, where I do my daily activities. Even the guys from Benue State, these Northerners who are working here, doing legal jobs and everything, some of them have their PVCs. I've seen it. I used to joke with them when they work with me. So that guy also is saying his own part. I'm just saying my own part. So we should keep working. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Alex. For me, I think the delivery of Ms. Ghostlight is very, very important, especially on this movement. We must take it very serious. You know, it doesn't matter the gender, the age group that lives in the village, as long as they are Nigerians and they are voting, you know, they must be taken very, very serious. What Mr. Ghostlight is saying is that the people in Orion, you know, they need to be informed properly, because their mentality, their mindset over there at this particular moment is that who give them 1,000, 5,000, or 2,000 is who they're agitating for. You know, that was what he was saying. Everyone was listening from here. So I think we should take that very seriously, how we can reach out to these people. In fact, how we can talk to many other people, to talk to the people in the outskirts of city, because we cannot rely on just cities. You know, if we rely on just cities, I was watching Arise TV the other day, they were saying that means the people in the village, in the Kano and all those in the north and all this area, you know, all of them are going to vote. So some people are going to capitalize and focus on all those areas. So for me, if we want Obi to win, which we all are fighting for, we must be able to reach out to everybody. Although everybody cannot vote for us, but at least let's grab as many as we can. So this, every information right now is very, very vital and very, very, very important to us right here. Thank you very much. I think Mr. T, if you're still there with us, I think we already lost
We've
him.
lost him. We've lost him. We've lost him. We should have allowed Mr. T before, because Alex is always with us. He's gone. Most of we are losing them.
Yeah, but that's fine. That's fine. We're already here for almost 4 hours. Anybody is allowed to raise their hand to respond to a quick contribution here. So we'll be doing that. So if Mr. T left, please come back if you are still watching us, or maybe he left for other important issue. So that's not a
Mr.
problem.
Alex, please, I will just want to advise you. You know, this platform. We have a lot of people on waiting to talk, and we all should be given that opportunity to talk. If you have something to say, you wait for your time. It will definitely get to your time. We've spoken more than 3-4 times here. Why some other person are just waiting?
Okay, that's fine. That's fine, Mr. Leftist. That's fine. Like I said before, there are people that can quickly raise up their hands to contribute to a recent or ongoing contribution. Is allowed here. That's not a problem. All right.
Well, if we have to continue, I'm still on the information that Mr. Godslight said. If out of 100 we have just 10, I think it's not bad. We're not going to get everywhere. If in that local government and the people in that local government decide to say no, they want to follow, they want to must. There's nothing you can do about them. It's a choice thing. There's nothing you can. Otherwise, devil would have changed. You can't change the devil. It's a choice thing.
Yeah, but
so
we still
far,
need to sanitize them. We still need to sanitize them.
There's
because
nothing
you are
you're
not
going
sure.
to do, sir, that
Yeah,
will
but you have
change
to
the
try.
devil.
But you have not tried, have you? Have you tried?
What are you doing here? How did
No.
Godlight come here? Did Godlight come here because there was nobody talking? He's been following us. Others have
That's
been
what I'm
following
saying.
us too.
That's what I'm saying. How many people can watch from his village right now?
But Godlight watched.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, he's here. He managed to come here to let us know how we can reach out to others.
And it's a voice. Godlight is a voice.
No, it doesn't matter, Lefty. Please, it doesn't matter. Please, we need to do something how we can reach out to the people in that Oriomo. That's why he's here. He's not a voice. He's not there. Nobody put him there to talk to everybody there. He's here. He believes that we can do something to reach out to more people in his village. And that's what we are doing. You know,
I'm trying to read Joseph Orji. I really, okay, let me put this on. Me, I don't look for mistakes.
All right. Let's move on to
Mr. Orji, if I need to reply you here, I don't know the mistakes you're talking about. Peter Obi Council, campaign council, they have reasons for picking who they have to pick because they know them more than you. If the people reacted and some were so okay, they are going to be dropped because the people reacted. They that picked them, they are not stupid people. They have more information more than you and me talking here. We are on social media, they are on ground. And they didn't come to break my law as a campaign
you are getting this wrong again. Can we move on to the next person? What do you mean that you are on social media, they are on ground?
No, what I mean,
I just came to meet you just a week ago. Please, who is this?
It's Jerry. What I mean is that I am responding to Joseph Orji, please. Allow me to respond.
No. What Joseph
Orji? And the mistake he said they made mistakes. You don't use that word.
Are they not human being? What makes you think they are perfect?
You said they made mistakes, and no, I'm trying to, because for him to come here now, this is not what we are talking about. This is exactly not what we are talking about. We are talking about how we will go forward. Somebody is coming to tell us that the first list they made, what was wrong with the first list?
All right,
they considered
let somebody else contribute. Omo Yeskona is here. Good evening.
Yes, Omo Yeskona, please talk to us.
Please go ahead.
Okay, greetings, Niger Watch. Thank you very much for another day. Thank you for your consistency. Oh, you guys are really trying. I mean, I must give it to you. You guys are really doing an amazing job. And I just wanted to say, because I heard someone call from Orionwo local government area. So we can look at it two ways. One is that this is very vital information that's going to help us move forward regardless, right? Then the other way is sometimes people that are, you know, don't really wish this movement well will look for every opportunity to plant fear in people. So there are two ways to look at it. Now, I'm not so that we don't keep going back and forth. So sometimes people will call in just to instill fear. We have to be mindful of that as well, and to make us feel like no matter with all the noise we're making and all the work we're doing on this social media platform and even on ground, that we're not doing that. They think say they go win. Lie. Let's throw fear in there for them. We need to be mindful of that. That's why I believe that's where some of us are disagreeing, which is fair. On the other side, there is, okay, this is information, let's run with it. Both parties are right, just depends on how you look at it. So let's be more, because I know, say, tension high. All our nerves are high right now. But let's focus on that goal of getting Peter Obi in. We will continue to agree and disagree, whether we like it or not. It's true. Even the best of us will disagree with each other. But let's keep one thing in front of our eyes, that it is ensuring that Peter the Rock Obi gets there February 2023. Come rain, come shine. Me, I know that the effort that Naija Watch is putting in, every person on the panel is putting in, every person commenting is putting in, will never be in vain. I don't work and I don't see the result. It never happens. When you put the effort in, you would always get good result. So our effort at the end of the day will be crowned with good success. So whatever information we are getting on the platform, let's receive it with one hand and weigh it with the other. You understand what I'm trying to say? So having said that, now I listened to Mr. Okonkwo's delivery on Channels News yesterday. I was shouting. My mom was saying, "Babe Osunu." I was shout. I say, "Oh my God!" Be like, make I dey there with the man, make I shake him vigorously. That man, he as if there's anything like assassination, life one, he did them heavy blow with all those responses. I enjoy watching Mr. Okonkwo every time he comes on. Matter of fact, I'm always looking for opportunities to watch him, because anytime he shows up, he fires, he lets them know to their face. This is what, see, Nigerians, I don't know about you, but I'm excited, because what our forefathers could not do, not because now their fault, I no go fit blame them. Now where we know rich, we do something rich. But right now is a turning point for you and I, for every black race on the face of the earth. Which sides do you want to be on? These people have lost, no matter which way you want to look at it. We have to keep, as they say, pressing their neck. They are the ones losing steam, or have you not noticed? They are the ones, your principal leads, they follow. You think it's just ordinary? He does something. When this flood issue started, he was the first to come out and announce that he's going to put his campaign on hold. It has not affected him in any way. Matter of fact, it has added people to him. You understand? So let's keep this movement going, because there is something. See, we are not fighting alone. No. There is a force, the force of nature. God himself is behind you. So if we just lay back and not do anything, and for those that are still sitting on the fence and expecting that anyhow and my belly na important pass, like some of the videos we saw with this comedian. I don't know the guy, Mr. Jollof, whatever his name is. What a joke of a name. That's his name says everything you need to know. Mr. Jollof, so na belle na be problem. Na hunger, na they talk from. So he speaks from his stomach. His stomach is his God. Why would you take someone like that seriously? If you take anybody like that seriously, you go hit, person go get, you go fall down, will get up again. With regards to Edo Girl, me, I personally know that Edo Girl is an obedient. I've seen a lot of her videos. I can understand that some people may have different opinion on her, but no, the girl is fully obedient. She is as passionate as you and I. Yeah, so exactly. let's try as much as possible to remain focused. Peter Obi is all that matters. Peter Obi and Dati is all that matters right now. Because guess what? If we don't do it right, if we do not achieve the result, you and I will not have conversations like this again. We might not have the opportunity to. So I beg you, I know say blood dey hot. Our nerves are on urge. We're all pushing. Everybody's getting on everybody's nerves. But always take the time to look back and say, you know what, this person, it makes sense for you. On the other hand, too, I go take am 50-50. Make we exercise that one. So for me, all Nigerians, wherever you are, whether you are in diaspora or you are in Nigeria, you see this movement is about you, is about me. You cannot afford to sit on the sidelines. You cannot afford to be quiet or silent. Don't always see don't be quick to run into the trap that people are trying to set for you by making you feel afraid, or making you want to take cover when there's nothing to take cover for. There's nothing to fear. Even death itself, there is nothing to fear, because whether you like it or not, we're not getting out of here alive. So let's do what is honorable for our children and for those that are coming behind us. That's all that matters. So Peter the Rock Obi, forward, forward, forward. No other party. It's Peter, and then press the neck of Inec. Matter of fact, going forward, let it be about Inec. Make we press their neck. Make them know so they watch them like hawk. I yield. Thank you very much,
God
guys.
bless you, Omoyes Corner. Thank you very much for the wonderful contribution right there. We have a caller right here before we move on. Hello, Mr. F.A., are you there with us?
Yeah, good evening, bros.
Yeah, good evening to you, my brother. Thanks very much for calling in.
I greet Nigeria's family. I greet everybody in this platform. I greet the viewers like me. I greet the panelists. I'm very excited this evening. So the video I view this place now as I'm talking to you.
Thank you.
Anytime I come on Nigeria Watch, I must rewind and go back, go start for the beginning. You understand?
God bless you, my brother.
I'm calling from all the way from Italy. So they say travel is a part of education. Yeah, thank God for my travel. I'm experienced common sense in my travel. Although Nigeria make me focus, continue my education.
Yeah.
But I leave everything for God.
Thank you, my brother.
Big leaders, you understand? So the first and foremost, I want to go straight to that brother we call for about Oshomole and the Obaseki.
Okay.
They try to praise Oshomole. First and foremost, 30 billion naira for
water storm project.
Yes, they don't throw that under the carpet now. They don't bring it up. Not be Oshomole now. Oshomole. See, I know how much I spend for Obaseki. I mean, one of Togbera, popular for. See, I don't believe so Obaseki will disappoint me today, especially me. Yeah, I know all my effort. I know what I don't do for Obaseki, but it disappoints me today. Pay me, but God, there is God. God will ask him. So that brother will talk just now. I disagree with you. Not praise Oshomole. Oshomole never Oshomule, I think of even Oshomule himself, now still Oshomule, Oshomule be one of the people who put a door for the mess where we did today. Oshomule. So that one got clear for there. For issue of Inec, see, the matter be say next year, hey God, how many times I talk? 2 times. What you want for Nigeria? Inec now human be like us. Human be like Nigeria world. They don't get you understand? Any for any mistake where they made, if they make any little mistake because of
we dey hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, any mistake where they make because of their acceptability, they're trying. Oh my God, I don't know how Nigeria want look like. This time, people know the fear get again. Now, one thing where Nigeria need to understand is that people know the fear get again. When I see the way they keep people now, people know the fear. I don't come where they receive for Nigeria. I be blessed if they make mistake, because this one it don't look clear to everybody. Like they know we don't need to deceive ourselves, but we don't know. Everybody don't know say now we get the election.
Yes.
If they try themselves. Hey God, except say no be the one day on top of sky, they call the winner. They don't take Nigeria. You understand me? So I'm not afraid of Inec, because now will be everybody now will be. You understand?
That's so, my brother.
We are tired of PDP or APC.
Yes.
We are tired. Everybody's tired. So we don't need to just debate too much for that aspect. Say Inec, daddy, because people even they call every place they even and they call it for video call. They show me their PPC. Everybody. So I know.
God bless you.
So I have full confidence about that. I'm not afraid.
Thank you.
Let me be honest to you guys. I'm not afraid about that. If Inec make little mistake, hey God, I said I will be talk. I don't know how you go play. I only tell now.
All right,
So
thank you.
Thank you. My contribution.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you, my brother.
God bless you.
Thank you for your effort.
And the yes caller and the Falani, God bless all of them.
Amen. Thank you very much.
Ciao, ciao.
Thank you. All right. Thank you very much, my people. Please, we are still here. Endeavor to share this broadcast for us and like the broadcast as well. We have a couple of people here that have not contributed, which I would like to move on. No, please, Jerry. No, Jerry. I can hold on. It's not your turn yet. Just hold on. Joseph Orji, sir. Good evening to you, sir. I would like you to talk to us.
Yeah, good evening, Niger Watch. Good evening, everybody, please.
Thank you, sir.
Now leftists now make me come on platform.
Okay.
Then I left it to. I just want beg them, make it please stop. If somebody comes up with any suggestion, any information, stop dismissing it. We'll just try and take it on board, because it's not the first time you've been doing this. When somebody comes up, the Labour Party, even Obi say he know better, into the land. Everybody they learn. Look at the campaign council. When I was trying to point at you, they admitted that mistakes were made and they've gone back to make corrections. So when somebody on the ground, he said he's in Oriomo place in Edo, the guy, I'm sure he has good intention about the Labour Party. So that's why you phone in, and it's a good information. We'll just take it on board and then try and see what we can do about it. I was even suggesting that Mr. Elvis should probably contact his friend in Benin, pass such information to him, and see maybe something can be done about it.
We are certainly going to do that, sir.
Yeah, when things like this happen, we take it on board and then find a way of acting on it, rather than dismissing, like, oh, the Labour Party knows better. You think you know better than them? No, things are not done that way. And again, Mr. Elvis, please, another thing I want to point out. Peter Obi gave a very good speech in this at Abuja, this Voice of Women Development.
Yes, and I have that. We'll be talking
Aisha Buhari chaired it. It's a very good statement.
I have the video.
Okay. I just want to bring on that's all. Yes. Yeah, that's all. And I really thank you for what you guys are doing. You and Miss Lefty. I really thank you, and all the among everybody, Everybody on the platform, I do enjoy you guys. I'm telling you.
No, same here, sir. We appreciate you for your continuous
No,
encouragement.
to me, forget about me. I'm appreciating you guys because you're doing a very good, a great job. Can you imagine without your platform? What would I be doing here? I'm so fed up with damages and all the rest of it. The only one man, that guy is a devil, real devil. You know, I just went there once or twice. I say, oh, no. This is not the place I should be. So please, you're doing a very good job. I'm really impressed.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Joseph Orji, thank you very much for your deposition. But I just want to let you know that I'm a very positive person.
Okay.
I don't want us to give room for negativity because just one person says something. One person says something. Some 1-2 person inside maybe 100, 2 other persons are trying to use that against the platform. I know what I am saying, and I know what I'm doing. I'm not against the platform. One person just said something. It's an information.
All right.
It's just an information. We agree.
I have a caller right here.
Okay.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from.
Yeah, good evening, Jawaj.
Thank you.
My name is Gino. I'm calling from Italy.
Okay, Mr. Gino, my brother, thanks for calling in. Talk to us.
Yeah, I called in respect of the other guy that called in because of the PVC, talking about the Inec and people collecting money because of hunger.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. But I will still go with my brother leftist Itoya because population. Then the Inec people, they ring election due to the population. They concentrate on area that have population. E.g., I'm from Eastern Southeast Ubiaja. I know Ubiaja is a local government headquarters. Yeah, so there is a little population there, but you cannot compare Ubiaja population with Benin City. If they want to manipulate any election, they will manipulate it in Benin City, not all those areas. Because those areas, they are easily people concentrate on those areas and the number, they are very few to manipulate.
Okay.
But that does not mean we should not reach to them. We can reach out to them because we need them. We need everything.
But that's what we are saying. Even though the election can be...
If possible for me to get 100 over 100,
exactly.
be nice.
That's what we are saying. Yeah. Even though it can be manipulated or not, we still need to reach out to them.
We need them. We
yes,
need them. Exactly.
That's what we're saying.
We need them so much. We need everybody. Nobody's left out. We need everybody.
Thank you.
I'm not even afraid of Obi again. I'm not afraid of Obi again because Obi right now is on the neck of Inec. Inec, they are divided because there are many Inec workers that need Obi, and there are those corrupt ones also that want to collect money. And there is fight in Inec. It'd be very difficult for Inec to win this election, as Mike Guinea said on Arise TV, because I follow them up every time. For Obi, I'm not afraid. I'm talking about we need to reform Nigeria from local government down to state. We need to exercise people, not PDP and APC. We are not voting party. If PDP have the right candidate, they should vote them in. If the APC have the right candidate, also they should vote them. But for president, leave it for Obi.
Thank you very much.
Obi and others said by
Thank you.
Is Obi and others. Thank you.
God bless you, Brother Gino.
Well, Mr. Collins, thank you very much. You are like me. I'm not afraid of anything, any negativity. I don't want it to come close to me. And I don't think this channel will want to entertain anything apart from positivity. Are we saying what Okoko has been saying? He doesn't know what he's saying. Or what we have been saying from day one. It is now one thing, one little thing will make some very few people want to hijack. It's not possible now. So
it looks like
I believe in. I just.
If you listen to the last, hold on, please, hold on.
I get it.
If you listen to the last caller, what the last caller is saying, he gave you credit, and he ended his contribution by saying we still need to reach out to them, and that's my stand. So you just agree to that last part. Whether their voting is important or not, we still need to reach out to them. They are human beings there, not animals. They need to be reached out to. That's the stand here.
campaign, they will reach out to almost everywhere possible. That is the meaning of campaign.
Yeah, but
that is what I know about
reach,
campaign.
Labour Party is a small party, leftist. It's because
No,
you and I love Peter Obi. That's why Labour Party
it's
is
not a
big
small
right now.
party. It's not. I will not agree with you. It's not a small party.
All right. Okay, that's fine. Let's move on to the next person. Let's move on. Martina Obasui TV, thanks very much for joining us. Good evening to you. Please talk to us. I saw your missed calls, and I'm happy that you actually came to the screen. Talk to us.
Yeah. Good evening, Mr. Najawash. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, I didn't want to come on the panel before. I just wanted to talk on the phone, but I kept calling and no response. I just said, let me just quickly come on.
Someone was actually on the phone at that time waiting to talk. So your call was coming inside. I saw it. Thank you.
All right. Okay. I just want to quickly chip this in. I've been watching. I didn't want to talk, but because of what that guy from Oriomo said, I had to come on. I had to just say it. Sorry, Mr. Leftist. I will have to say this. It's a democracy. Everybody have the freedom of speech. Sometimes I don't like the way you anchor your show, the way you attack people. You know, you have attacked me before on the comment section. So since then, I've just stayed back. I've been watching. I don't comment. I don't come on because being here, nobody wants to be insulted. If this platform is called the platform for democracy, everyone has right to express themselves. You understand? That is just for the love I have for Naija Watch as a platform, and Mr. Elvis that stands for the truth. That's why I still coming to watch most times. But for tonight, what I want you people to understand, that guy that spoke from Oriomo, because you know, we Africans, when somebody says something and another person says another thing, we tend to forget the first word and just take the one of the last person. What that guy said, that guy is appealing, is begging for help.
He needs help.
He needs help. I will give you example, Mr. Leftist. You're saying that if 10 of them cannot do that, there are not much people in the village. Excuse me, sir, you are 100% wrong in that aspect. When I was growing up as a teenager in Benin, anyway, maybe I've gone past the age of teenager anyway, in my early 20s, when Lucky Gbenedion was in government, I remember I have a friend whose father was strongly PDP man working for Lucky Gbenedion. We were conveyed in a bus, big bus, taken from Benin City to villages to go and vote. Sorry, it's not the population in the village that they are going to count. They are going to count votes. They don't care if the village has 10 people. 1 million votes can come out of a village that have 10 people in the village. That's called ringing. We were conveyed in a very big bus as youths. We were taken far side of Via village to go and vote for PDP. And we got registered in Benin City. We live in Benin. Only God knows the number of votes that came out from that village is somewhere in Ovia. So when this guy is talking, knows what he's talking. When they say votes are coming from the village, they are going to collect all the votes and count them together. They won't tell you that 15 million votes came from Oriomo and you will come and doubt it. As long as you have the number at hand. This is what people that are ringing elections are doing. In the north, the massive votes that come from the north don't come from the city. They come from the village. Only God knows who votes there, whether they are human beings or animals. So there is nothing in this time, is this time we are now, we cannot wave out anything. Every information is vital. We cannot just sit in front of our laptops and camera and be saying we are doing our own line. That's why the Bible says faith without work is dead. If we are here talking online, nobody is on ground. Peter Obi will not get anywhere. Let's just be truthful. We need information that will make people work. That's why I love what Mr. Ivy says. Okay, you have given us information. The guy is saying, if you know any relevant body close to Peter Obi, please let them know that this is what we need in Oriomo. The guy just came to plead for help, and all he needs is help because he is living there. He knows what APC is doing on ground there. He knows what PDP is doing. He knows what people are doing. Some people still believe, especially in Edo State where I came from, people still believe in give me money, I vote for you. They don't care what is going to happen. They are so used to this poverty life. They are still used to every 4 years manipulation. They need to be enlightened. They need to be spoken to. They need to be shown example like this is not right. You have to have your own net to go and fish. Somebody cannot be giving you fish every 4 years. They need to understand orientation. And the guy is just asking for agents, Labour Party representative agents that will come and enlighten the way APC, because he's seeing what APC is doing there. The way APC do, the guy is so somebody like his handicap. I know the right thing, but how do I tell these people? That's just what the guy said. If you listen to him very well, he said, I know that Peter Obi will win, but how do I say it to these people for them to believe? That's why he said they need somebody that will come down to Oriomo, and because if Labour Party have agents everywhere, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to have agents like these people. These people have agents that are sharing money. The Labour Party should have agents that are giving good news, giving hope, telling them what is going to befall them if they vote these evil people. What they are going to gain if Peter Obi come in. This guy needs help. That's why I just came on. I just want to talk on that guy. But the way we are brushing the guy's comment away, like the guy has said something bad, the thing just hurt me. This guy is fighting for Peter Obi, the Labour Party, but he needs somebody to join him. He needs a voice to join with his own voice so that people will understand, they will believe. It's just like he's with them. When he talks about Peter Obi, they'll say, only you just did there the dream. Now APC go winner. So the guy is like, oh, these guys don't know what's going on. It needs somebody to come down. Please, Naija Watch, if you are connected to anybody, officials or whoever that can take this message down to Oriomo, I bet you votes come from villages, massive votes. When the votes come, they are not going to be counting the heads of the people there. When the votes come, it has come, and they are collating it, putting them together. They will tell you all these votes from Oriomo South. Then you now go to Oriomo South and be counting the people in different villages in Oriomo South? No. Because I have been involved when I was growing up in a vote that we were convened in a bus to a village to go and vote. Because they know what they will manipulate in the village. If they want to manipulate votes, they always manipulate votes in the village. Because eyes are on them in the city. Police, agents, and all that, they are watching them in the city. If they want to spoil things, they go to the village. They go and hide and spoil things. Please, let's take him very, very serious. This is a very vital information, and the guy needs help. Please, I don't want to say anything else. I just want to talk on that guy. And we should have strategies. We should plant people in strategic points in all the villages now that we know about Oriomo. Oriomo will be like a starting point for all other villages to reach out to them about Labour Party. That's all I want to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for coming in. Every contributions here is very, very vital to us. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I would like us to move on to Gino. Gino, you are back again on the screen. Please, Gino, although you have contributed on the phone.
I have somebody on the phone here. Mr. Monday, please talk to us.
I greet everyone. Good morning from here and good evening over there. God will bless everybody. What really happened, we say, we talk about CB as after they talk. But every nonsense, since today inside, even shit, we will shit with this man. If we look at where we they get money from there. So every information, we still take them one way or the other. Important or not important, we still, if we use them well, we'll get better thing. Otherwise, they will say, oh, okay, they're not going to, like, Like my own village, I can boldly tell you because people don't move finish. Old people will be there. Few people now did that. The young ones are most of them when they will say that youth for most villages now underage. Where at least you will just discover say they will say you don't reach to good. 15 years, 16 years. Most of them now be the youth for most villages today. Apart from the village where we say land they don't they appreciate, they don't they make money, youth go they fall back home because of that money. But you the village where no land not even reach 10,000. Everybody just say to King go town, go work, go school, go make life. So, but that does not mean we should not even respect or regard the people in the village. And if they want still ring true, they will ring from the village because nobody know how many people in the village anymore. We not get better sensor to tell say now waiting they get for waiting there for village. The sensor not the work for city are much more in a village. So if they want ring, they will ring from that end. But we not go even say because people know the village, we go abandon them, or we go say because of that we not go talk to them. We have to do something in every area. So for all this we talk, I go beg us, may we just bring our mind together, may we take focus. How we fit to make all these things work out. We be not be goes to Nigeria don't spoil for a long time. You know we fit do them alone. So all this one way people they say we not get party. If they talk say we get party, they not go get person who go vote for them. So people go run from there. They have to bring their own idea to discourage us. Now we waiting and see for them. I beg, we not go just leave anyone behind. One vote na count. For the Inec, now there, I don't talk about before, now there be the problem we will be get. But when they not fear, if they do what they want to do, if you not affect them and their picking, their brother they will the thing will affect. May they just know that one. The suffer when they suffer now. Everybody now they suffer. If you go abroad, your people for home they suffer. The money when they work for abroad, most of them are home they go. We know the few go holiday actually, go they go holiday, take one small bag, go to different states, different country, go enjoy life. All of us for Nigeria, we go. If you go Nigeria, problems will fall for your head. And you go for abroad, they stress, you don't sleep. Now to make money, go home, go face problems. So everybody is suffering. So it's time for the whole Nigerians to change their mentality, their mindset. Say, let's change it one and for all. If you don't work, if you be there, not fit do, but we'll let them not say we don't change them. Now I'll be waiting with the fight for now. So now my own contribution be that. So now general contribution, I better make everybody try support me. We feel change this thing. They will tell them say they're not going to feel hold us for 20 years. Full of what is full forever. We're not in 60. We still be full. So waiting with the talk. So if time done is to change them. So now waiting I get to. I thank everybody. Wait, give me time.
Yes,
I greet you, my brother.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for letting me greet the family. I greet everybody family.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. Joyce,
thank you.
Joyce,
Joyce,
Abiona,
okay.
please turn on your device if you want to talk, because you are on the middle right now. We can't accept you in. Turn on your mic. Joyce, Abiona, I don't know if I pronounce your name properly. Please turn on your mic so that you can be accepted to the panel to contribute. But before that, I would like to move on now to the next person. We have Gino. Mario Gino, you are back again. Go ahead, talk to us in 1 minute.
Good evening, Nigeria Watch. Good evening to all the panelists. And Nigeria Watch, but I don't think 1 minute is fair for me because I could not speak when I called. That is why I have to join the platform.
Okay. Talk to us. Go ahead. Talk to us. Go ahead.
Yeah. I called because I could not deliver everything, and because I'm 34 now. Since I was born, I have not involved in any politics in Nigeria because when I saw the whole thing, I know that the country where I am, there's nothing like true democracy. That's why I've never voted in my life, but I always register. Since I was 18, I always register.
Okay.
Until when I moved to abroad. But I started following politics since this year when Obi contested. I can even say the first interview will be granted in a Brekete station in Abuja. That was when I started following politics. That was when I began to get interested in this politics. But you get one parable when they talk for Nigeria. You see, when madman don't bite before. If you see mechanic, they come sometimes. You will give chance. You will see a madman. We don't build forget. See, they say they change electoral law. But we see they use that same mentality of the former law, the way they used to bring the election before. We still they use that same knowledge till they follow the whole thing. We have changed electoral law. There are so many blockages. They don't block many things. They asked Kenneth Okoko today if Peter Obi did not win, what we can be. He said if Inec, because if Inec do the right thing, Peter Obi must win. They have blocked all the loopholes. And for the other people that want to collect money, many people are hungry, they need money. I can't tell them that they should not collect money. If you are so desperate, you need money to eat, collect money. Then we need to satisfy them that even though you collect money, you can still do the right thing. Do the right thing. You can still do the right thing. You collecting money does not mean that you cannot do the right thing. You can still go ahead and do the right thing. If you are hungry, collect the money. It's your money. We need to tell them that, yes, collect the money. This is the way you will do it. Those that cannot collect money, do the right thing. Electoral law have changed. We don't need to be afraid anymore. If this election will be the norm, definitely we need to ask INEC questions, big questions. Because even the Nigeria don't have anything statistic of numbers of people, but in election we have statistics. We know people that registered. They know the number of people that have PVC. They know people that voted. They know this electoral law stated every polling unit will count their law, their result, and they will announce that who win. If Peter Obi win in my ward, I know that Peter Obi win. If you announce that in my ward that article win, I will say no. In my ward, Peter Obi win. If everybody can protect their word, don't need to fear. Thank you, Najawish.
Yes, thank you very much, Mario. Yes, it's true that electoral laws have been changed. And it's also true that it's not true that you can rig without numbers, that numbers are collected from nowhere. It's not possible. I want to respond to that quickly because this is a channel and people call in. We must always also clear issues. In every ward, there are certain numbers of electoral and registered voters. If it is 10, you cannot put 20 there. So when we talk, please, let's use the way it is. It is data collections. We have 20 registered voters here. And you now come up with numbers and put 50. It's not possible now. It is collected. I have been an observer. I'm not coming here to talk because I'm talking because I want to call and talk. I'm coming here to talk because I know. I don't talk what I don't know. I will just listen. So saying that they are going to ring from the villages, it is not true. And if it is then that we're using paper manual, this thing that you can pack people to the village, it is not so now. We are using voters card. You must be registered. You must be captured. You must be completed. So please, all information is very important. I agree. But let not use and allow anything that would give room for doubt. That is what I'm against. All information is very important, but giving room for people to come and that are already doubting, already having doubted almost, for them to spread that doubting among others is not true. Already, why did that react? Some people will say the 1 million march is useless. It's not by. Then why are we here? If it is not by 1 million march, it's useless. It's not by 1 million march, it's by this. It is the comment I'm saying that's already discouraging people. And these people are already there to discourage people because they have a plan.
All right. Lefties, the people on the comment section, you shouldn't focus more on it. If you check it, the people that you are talking about on the comment section are still the same people of Niger Watch family. They, like you stated before, everybody are entitled to their own opinion. Everybody are entitled to their views. So they believe or they have the right to disagree with your view or with the person's view. That is the reason why their comment changed, maybe probably to appear to you negatively. So they are still the same people, because I'm looking at the comment section right now. We don't have any new person that have not commented here before. All are still the same family. But remember, all of them are entitled to how they want to feel over whoever that is contributing. If you check everything that is going on right now, you are right, I'm right, they are right, Kola is right, all of us are right. One, even though, for example, the villagers doesn't have enough people right there, whoever that is there, even though it's two, they still need to be reached out to. That's my own stand. Why you know more about the statistic, like you just stated. Now I never knew more about that. Okay, in the polling unit or wherever where you're supposed to vote, if it's 10 and you at the end of the day you came up with 50, is not going to be accepted. That's a good one. So let every information here be passed out so that everybody can pick and learn from it. But disputing people's opinion, if that is the area that I'm not accepting, because the person who called from that village know that he's not a spokesperson for Peter Obi or Labour Party, for God's sake. He called here. He know this is a media. We can help him or help his community. That's why he called. So what we're supposed to do is see what we can do to reach out to more people in Orion. That's it. So we move on. Right? We're going to go around again so we can round up. Mr. Collins, I'll come back to you, sir. It's your turn now. Please talk to her. Oh, no, sorry. No, you. Alex is still here with us. Alex.
If we must go around again, but it's unfortunately that, Alex, please hold on. It's unfortunately that Joyce Abiona did not understand how it works. I believe this is your first time of trying to join the panel. But normally, what you are doing is, you can see that you are already in the studio, but your mic is not on, so we cannot pick you. You are like shadow. We are seeing you like shadow. We can't hold you. We are just seeing you. You are just there. We can't hold you. So please put on your mic. There's a symbol of mic, video camera, like camera, and you see mic. Just click the mic. Even if you don't click the video, no problem. If you click the mic, it enable you to be seen properly, and you now be taken on the studio.
Might be able to do that before others contribute, so that.
Okay. Meanwhile, yes, we're going to start from beginning again, and the first person is Mr. Alice. And thank God he's still with us. Mr. Alice.
Doing 1 minute. Just 1 minute now. Everybody should please stick with your minutes so we can round up. Mr. Alice, go ahead. 1 minute. Talk to us.
Yeah, thank you so much, Najawash. Yes, everybody's opinion is welcomed. The conglomeration of ideas. The Bible says, in the multitude of counsel, there is safety. So we cannot just excommunicate anybody's idea, but we should also remember that social media has done a lot. The fire we are seeing worldwide started from the social media, started from medias like Najawash. I know what I'm talking about. So I want to say that we should keep the fire burning. I salute everybody. It's been a very wonderful, entertaining, and educating program today. And I'm sure Nigerians worldwide, we keep everything they've learned from here and spread it to people on ground. And we should also remember Nnamdi Kanu is in prison. We continue to mark pressure on the federal government to obey court rulings and let the prisoner of conscience go. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, my brother Alex. Appreciate you. Let's quickly go to Prince Collins. Thank you very much for your time with us. You stay longer with us today. Go ahead, sir, with your 1 minute.
Thank you. Oh, what a 1 minute. Let me just quickly see what I can do. Maybe 1 or 2 minutes because of what we'll be discussing about. I just want to enlighten people as regards the issue about that Orion issue. You see, in politics, there is always certain things, something like stronghold, camp, and factions. You know, we don't expect right now the way it is. This campaign going on. We don't expect our principal to have the strongest camp in every district. You know, even if he has to, even if he's going to win, there must be stronghold for certain political parties and at any point in time. So if you belong to that stronghold and you are seeing your opponent, you know, try to overweigh you a little bit, don't be afraid. Don't see it as if you are becoming a loser totally, because it's a nationwide thing. So just try to do your part and deliver whatever you can deliver with your own strength, and it's going to be counted among those that are going to your number is going to be added to the winning numbers. So having said that, let us not make mistake that Uriyomo is after the Oredo that was broken to former Oredo that was broken to Oredo Ikpoba and Ego, the largest local government is followed by Oriyomo in terms of population. It's a very mighty local government council. And if they want to ring from everywhere, just as some of us have said, they do go to villages and do the ringing from there and come and support it with what is happening in town, because many of them, as one of my brothers have said, a lot of people, they leave the village and come to town. So they use those areas to ring. But as a matter of fact, right now there is what is something that is going on. What is trendy right now is that there is difference between the past election and this present election that is going to take place, just because of what the electoral bid that was passed. Just as my brother Lefty said, the ringing is going to be very difficult, because in any polling station, if there is no vote there, there is no vote there. If there's no registration, there's no registration. They can't manipulate it. So the effort that we need to make is that we will fight Inec to make sure that they stick to electronically transmitted voting and result. They need to do that. If they stick to electronically transmitted voting and transmitted result, the ringing will be very difficult. That is why you see that these politicians, they are fighting to make sure that INEC allow paper and voting system to stick to the old way. That is the only way they can manipulate. They use this electronic system whereby they have to snap them, they have to complete them and all that. This thing is going to be very, very difficult. So we need to encourage our followers that they shouldn't lose hope. Whatever that is happening, they should keep doing their best. It's going to work out. It's not good. There is no way they are going to rig it as it used to be. They might make an effort, but their effort is going to be wasted. So we should keep the flag flying, and we are going to be successful by the grace of God. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you very much, Prince Collins. That was a very beautiful one. Actually, you just said it right. This is a public election, and we have various political parties. They are also going to be having their own kind of people, no matter what we do. But the truth is, we must do our best and do our own part and leave the others for God. So we'll just go straight to Oji Joseph. Please talk to us. Unmute yourself, sir.
Go ahead, sir. We can hear you. I've done it.
Okay. You are totally right about the activities at the polling booths. You're totally right. There can never be any rigging other than vote buying. That's all they can do. It's just vote buying. Because the list of all registered voters in every polling booth have been passed to all the parties. And you have the beavers that is going to, first of all, early in the morning, to identify all registered voters. So everybody that have the intention of voting at every polling booth will go there, be identified by the beavers, either by facial or by thumb. And after you've been identified, you will now go ahead and then carry out your voting. So definitely nobody can rig anything. And as soon as the voting is done, everything is transmitted straight away to a local center and that's by electronically. The result will be transferred, and that's it. So so what the chairman of the Labour Party has said is that they're organizing 5 every polling booth to have 5 volunteers representing Labour Party at every polling booth. They will be there to witness all the activities and stay until the votes are counted and transmitted from the polling booths. So that's what they are doing. So definitely, the only rigging that is going to be there is maybe vote buying, people going behind the queue or doing activities at a distance from the polling booth, dishing out dollars or naira or whatever, anything. So that's the only thing they can do. But say to rig anything, no, it can't be possible. It's not possible. I just say I should lay emphasis on this. Ninja Watch, I'll be looking forward to tomorrow. What's it called? the videos that you're going to play tomorrow. I don't want to miss it.
Thank you very much.
I don't want to. Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. Bye. Good night. Mr. Lefties, good night. You're a good man.
Good night, sir.
Of course he is.
I agree to sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes,
sir.
Mario Gino, please talk to us.
Yeah, thank you people once again. My own closing remark is not something much. As my brother Joseph already said, vote buying is the only alternative for APC and PDP. That is the only option they have toward this election, because the cubicle, as well explained by Mike Igini, the cubicle, the way it will be placed, is the strategical point in which you can't go there with your telephone. And my advice to Nigeria people, I'm against vote buying. I don't want anything corruption, collecting money. But if you think you are hungry, you need money, I will sensitize you. Collect money, go there and vote your conscience. Don't look anyone face. They are going to lose big, PDP and APC. Collect their money, go there and vote your conscience. They will lose big. And concentrating on the local area in Edo State, but nobody is talking about Isha land. For example, my own local government, Eastern Southeast, Obiaja, they have so many villages around them. The same villages attached to Obiaja, Ewohimi, Ewatu, Ugboha, Uria, down to Ilushi, many, Ikeke, so many. We don't talk about those areas. We need them, and PDP have stronghold in those areas. We need those people. I know my people, they know the right thing. They are doing the right thing because I heard news from them. Thank you, everybody. Good night to Nigeria World family.
Yes, good night to you also. Thank you very much. I think that's all we have for today.
Yes, we're done.
We don't have any other person here waiting. I think apart from those people that came and did not have time, maybe because their network or whatever, we are sorry for that. Please join us all the time. Yes, thank you all of you for today's broadcast. We are rounding up now. I want to say thank you to our numerous viewers for today's program. You all did well, very well. Those that called it very explicitly well. We must always argue to learn. And if we're all one way, we will never get anywhere. So if I say something, you have the right to tell me, no, this is how you think. And by this way, we learn from each other, because no knowledge is useless and nobody knows it all. So on this note, I want to say thank you to especially those that super chatted us today. That do well. We just did about just 8 videos, which we started with the program. And before we even started the program, Chidi Ume started talking, super chat. And he opened the door, followed by Charles, Ezudume, Omoyes Corner, Nolly 77, Edoline Watch, Amazing Grace USA, Alexander Gomez, Bella Naomi, Chidi, Dom Ike, Alexander Gomez again, Joyce A, and that is exactly the person that was trying to join us and we couldn't get her. Thank you for your super chat. BTV Niger, you also did a super chat to us. Thank you very much. And we had not too much panelists today, but at least we had 13. And among the 13, Alex was the very first person that came in today, followed by Machiavelli. Then Engineer Ken came and he left. He didn't come back again. Samson Daniel came and he left. He didn't come back again. Omoye's Corner came and she spoke. Thank you for that. Odion Aloba came. You left. Choose. Obi Boaze came. You left. Jerry Icon, thank you. The Mother's Pro from Italy. Then Okocha King came. Thank you. Yes. Prince Collins came. Thank you. God's Light, Wambuzi Osage, the man that I called Igbo man and Edo man, because Wambuzi na Igbo name, Osage na Benin name. So we say thank you. That was the man that called from that Orion local government area. Then Joseph Oji came. Thank you. Then Martina Obasuyi TV came. I will say thank you very much. So on this note, we will be drawing the curtains for today's program, but don't forget, we'll be doing the random broadcast tomorrow. Random broadcast. We could come in the morning, afternoon, evening. But outside that, on Sunday, I'll be here. Join me on Sunday broadcast. But if you don't follow us every day, listen to me. Every Monday to Friday, we have newspaper review, 10 o'clock by Emma. Please endeavor to always follow us. Then in the evening of the same days, from Monday to Thursday, except Friday where we have our debate, we have Kachi, 5 o'clock. On the regular broadcast, that one could carry you through the days. Endeavor to also join us, except Friday where we have our normal debate like this. Then Sunday, Saturday and Sunday, you see, 24 hours, 7 times 7, we are here. All because you are there listening to us. All because you are encouraging us. All because you are watching us. All because you called in to tell us one or two things. We say thank you. If not for you, we won't be there. So on that note, we're going to be wrapping it up for today. We say thank you to everybody.
I appreciate you all. Now God will bless you now. I'll play this live band for you guys for the next 2 minutes before we round up. Have a good night, my people, and I'll talk to you guys again later on. Okay, it's still 11:30 something here, but some of you in the Europe, you're already on Saturday. Like I know my mom is already on Saturday. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, or I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you very much, my good people. I love you all. We're going to continue this fight until we succeed by God's grace. Rita Adams in the building. I hail you. Nami hail you, Paso. I did double hail you here. I salute you. Good night, my lovely people. Continue to encourage us. Let's encourage ourselves to deliver Peter Obi and God. God bless you now. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye for now. You should be ready for every foundation. Anything better, if you you'll be one So become a leader, it's not very easy. So become a leader, it's not a work. Everybody ambition is to become a leader. So become a leader, that is the song. So myself, you should be ready for level foundation. Earlier the better, in the nearest future, you will be one of the good sound. You'll see, good sound.
It's not a bad one. Everybody ambition is to become a big man, to become a leader. That is the story. So, you should be ready to let go foundation. Any of the better. If you get a future, you will be one of the guys. So,